Disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
We about to give him something new, Mike. Yeah. 3X. Y'all ready? Whether flaming a mic or flaming a blunt, he gon' keep it a bean and say what he want. He was the first one doing this here, they all stealing. We only gon' give you the truth like Ron Killings, yeah. Guard feelings cause they might get hurt. Got a hold on this game, H fighting Kurt. 16 years strong, even doing this thing well. While these other dudes losing their airs like Gangrel. Look, find a seat while I ride the beat. When it come to podcast, he's the tribal chief. I'm talking Major, the Genesis, Sega, and anything we still wondering about. That's why we got Michaela. As long as he here, you other dudes might shine. The only brother that can outdo the pipe bomb icon. Do it for the people like The Rock. Welcome to the show, introducing Mike Knoxxx.
Let's go, guys. WrestleMania Night 2 is in the books. And damn, this is what a wonderful day. We got a WrestleMania that was it an all-time great, maybe. But we're going to talk about it. There's a lot to talk about. Let's dissect this day here in the Mike Knoxxx Show. Get in when you fit in, locked in, loaded. You already know what it is. Like, follow, subscribe, hit the bell notification so when these golden pipes and my beautiful jackets go live, you can hear me go live as well. So we want to talk about that, and we want to talk about you today as well here on the Mike Knoxxx Show. And on the Mike Knoxxx Show, we're going to have a lot of people today, guys. We bring a lot of people on the show. We got Coach P in the building. Oh, we brought back Wale in the building. We got Spot Face back in the building, as well as the Grand Body P. Let's get him on the show, y'all. What's going on, crew? How y'all doing today?
It's good.
They already know. Let's get it.
Let's talk about this today. Last night, or we talked about it this morning, our thoughts on WrestleMania Night 1. Today, when we did the show, we said, hey, what would Night 2 be? Right? Let's not grade it as a whole WrestleMania. Right? We have a whole second night to go. And I think in the majority of people's minds, their grades have changed. Right? From yesterday, we were giving it 2.5 Chris Jericho WCW TV titles. We were giving it Jericho European titles. We didn't know what it was. It was just, it was, and again, I gave it a solid B-. I did. I gave it a, if that could be solid, But today, we actually got WrestleMania. We started off, I said, we will know where this thing stands by being able to identify what the opening match would be. And in getting that opening match, watching Oba Femi open up the show against Brock Lesnar, and again, seriously had doubts about this event, about this match. I said this will dictate the entire night. I told you, right, Coach P? Come out to Punani, walk like Oba. Because tomorrow night when Raw After Minute hits and Roman starts talking, what music going to hit? Oba Femi's music going to hit because he had slayed the beast. And they called him the new next big thing. Your winner. I didn't think it was going to happen. I said this. I had to tweet it out. I was never more nervous than Kofi Mania since this match because of what it meant for the community and what it meant for the wrestling business. Both were very important. Yes, as African-American men, and black men, whatever you want to categorize it, Negro Americans, hell, colors of all I care at this point. Kofi Mania mattered. But the way they treated him that October, when he lost, I stopped watching WWE for about 6 months. Okay? And we needed this because for the culture, if Brock's going to leave, who's next? Here go Ober. Coach P, your thoughts on this happening?
They did the right thing. You gotta make sure the next big thing is the next big thing. So they did the right thing. Shout out to Brock for paying it forward. I expected this. It was weird because I said to my son as we was watching the match, I said if Vince was in charge, Oba would win this probably in a squash match.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I was shocked. So I was happy at the result. I was happy with the match. I was cool. I'm good. I'm good. And I think at the end of the day, Brock doesn't lose any aura off of this, you know, when you, especially how it got paid forward from how he took it from the Undertaker to pay it forward. Salute to Brock for that.
My only problem with this happening was I felt like in 1 second here I am for Oba winning, and then it's been a second later, you know, we get this moment of Brock Lesnar retiring.
I shed a tear, real shit.
And
Only because it's like Brock is such a, as wrestling fans, man, when certain guys come in, you kind of attach to them, man, and you kind of watch them grow. You see their career. So to see him, drop it, I shed a tear for that. That meant something to me. 'Cause
as much
Brock's
as
been a
it
big
did
part.
for me as well, I had somebody else actually text me. I got emotional because I said, "Am I getting old?" I've seen
No.
I've seen the beginning of Michael Jordan, the end of Michael Jordan, the beginning of LeBron. The end of, I'm watching so much in my life pass me by. I'm like, damn, yet another great one we got to see.
There's
And
only one
again, I
man
asked
left
the question though: did it taint Oba? Did it take away from Oba's moment to have that happen immediately after that? Go ahead, Spot. Get your thoughts on it in a comment right here, Spot. I think you might want to answer. It says WrestleMania Night 1 and Night 2 inspired by AEW. If you know, you know. I guess I don't know shit. What the hell is this person talking about? And thank you for the comment, Azu.
That's probably a reflection of the diversity in winning in the changing of the guard, if you will, right? It is a youth movement, and this show, Night 2, proves that.
Okay, but that's
Right.
AEW's doing, or is that WWE's done it
No,
before?
what I
The
mean
next
by
generation,
AEW doing,
the
like,
ruthless aggression era. Wrestling's always been progressive when it's time to be progressive.
you asked me a question. I'm only
Okay, my bad.
right. I'm only trying to
I,
paraphrase
I,
what I think.
Spot face. I think the word AEW kind of like threw some.
Yeah, of course
He
it
got a
did.
little. You know how you feel about
Of
AEW.
course it
No,
did.
I watch AEW and I like AEW. I don't
I
like
know
why
you
we
do.
why do we
I know you
always have
do,
to
but-
cross reference to one brand
You-
saying they did this because of them and they don't. I'm gonna say this again, and it can
You
stay
got a
forever
little. You got a
stamped.
little spicy there,
It
bro.
can
You got a
stay
little spicy.
forever stamped the same way about TNA to WWE, AEW to WWE. Grand Body P, ready for this? Ain't nothing but a pimple on a donkey's ass.
Yeah, and there it
That's
goes.
the truth.
There it goes. There it goes.
That's the truth.
There it goes, Spot face. There it goes.
That's the
That's a
truth.
lie. That's a lie when you seen them counter
That's
program.
a lie.
That's a
Have you
lie
not
when you
seen-
seen them do things to Shuck.
Spot face. Don't get
AEW.
into it. Don't get into it.
Come on, though.
Don't
Let's
feed
focus
into it.
on Night 2, please. Let's focus on Night 2 and let's focus on the moment. If we are all black men on this show right now, and we have one, and that's why I posted on Facebook. He's the one. We haven't truly had one in WWE.
No,
Period.
not even Bobby Lashley.
Period. We haven't had one that means what this means for us.
Well, what does it mean for you, Wale, from one Nigerian man to another?
Yeah, I think it's dope, man. I do. I appreciate. I love it, and I do want to something that Coach P said that I want to like harp on that. Brock deserves a lot of credit for real, like thoroughly, like the whole build up to this. Like Brock obviously saw something over for him to get that type of shine and that type of rub to get to the point where we saw today, where he took the F5, bounces back, and gets it and gets in the fall of grace and gets the W. Like.
I like
There's-
how he took it though.
and how he took it. He played it.
It wasn't just an immediate pop up.
Yeah.
It was Brock over, being overconfident.
Yeah.
And giving that that was beautiful.
Yeah, so I just think that Brock deserves a lot of credit because he gets a lot of flack for some of the stuff in the past, but like you could tell maybe more than anything, and maybe he may be seeing himself on the outside. It's his time is up, but to give that individual that type of rub, to have Oba so dominant going into that event, and to have Oba finish the job, it says a lot about what Brock thinks about Oba. Obviously, what the company thinks about Oba, but what Brock thought about Oba to put him over that way.
And the respect that Brock has for the business to go out like this. That's one reason why it was emotional for me, because
Do you think he's
that was
actually
fully professional.
Do you think he's actually done and retired, Grand Body P? And I say this because, as soon as wrestling's over, before we can enjoy it and dissect it, right? That's why some of y'all need Metamucil, right? The first thing I heard was, oh, this is going to be the favor that Heyman owes Gunther, and Gunther wants to retire. And I'm like, that makes zero sense. He just retired.
Yeah.
Why would he unretire to retire again, right? Or if he does unretire, he's going to whoop your ass and then retire. It makes no sense, in my opinion, to bring back for any of that reason. Your thoughts, my bad, Grand Body P.
Tonight, I cried tears of joy. What did I do to deserve this? That's what I'm gonna say. Yo, actually, no. I've got a lot more to say. I don't know as far as Brock retiring, because I had that same thought in my head, like, wait there, what's Gunther gonna say now? You know what I mean? And, you know, Gunther being the so-called career killer or whatever. But then I'm starting to think about it in a twisted way, like, even if Brock does come back at SummerSlams, I can't see Gunther finishing Brock off like that.
No.
I can't see. Even my favorite wrestler of all time went out on a win against AJ Styles at the WrestleMania 36. So if it's good for him, it might be good for Brock. But the way it happened tonight, it was unexpected. The whole taking off the I wasn't ready for that. Not at all. I was like, whoa.
I just thought it was such a great way to open the night, a great way to pass the torch, a great way if he's going to go out, he went out. Because it's, remember when it didn't work for Roman? When he retired Taker, technically, right? The double spear, Taker lays his stuff down in Orlando. And then but the fans just shit on it so bad they had to bring Taker back in some kind of capacity to do it differently for whatever reason. That was this to me.
Because
right?
that wasn't the right Roman.
Huh?
That wasn't the right Roman.
Well, see, and again, I will leave that alone because that's a whole nother conversation. Every Roman's been the right Roman. Right now, Roman Reigns may go down as the greatest of all fucking time. Point blank. But we'll talk about that in a second. Okay.
Right
greatest Roman. Of all fucking time.
Blue contact Roman was not the right Roman. Cut it out.
Greatest of all time. Okay, that's all I'll say right now. He's on that pedigree. But then we get into, we talked about it in our opening there, or maybe backstage. I'm a little tipsy. Listen, this ladder match, well, you know what, you got to go to work. And we all 50. Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm 41. I'm sorry.
All right, young boy. All right, young spot. All right, young spot. But no, this ladder match.
Hey, man, you might have to call me Mr. P, man.
In this ladder match, right, off air, little debate. It was actually everywhere, right? We got Rusev, we got Dragon Lee, and we got JT McDonough with no intros. Okay, it comes out the commercial. Now, the thing is, I got to talk to the people that were there. Did they get intros in the arena? Right? That's where it really matters. If they did in the arena, didn't get mad, right? Because you can say, oh, the TV advertisement stopped us from seeing it, which is still ass, okay? But I figured they focused on the biggest people in the match anyway. So here's their intros, right? So this match was everything that what I continue to beg and ask for at WrestleMania is give me something to cheer for in a ladder match capacity where I can really, really enjoy what it is that they've done. You know what I mean? And look at the talent. See what they say. Everything is a car crash waiting to happen. Yeah. That's what it felt like. Everything was a car crash.
I like it. I like chaos.
And I found myself begging for chairs. I mean for tables in this. Like I wanted some Dudley-ish, kind of vibe. And they're like, put somebody through a table. They're like, oh, they're putting them through ladders. What the fuck? And then JD to have the balls to say, okay, I just came back from a broken fucking neck. I'll let you fucking do that to me again. It's okay. Sure. I'll live for this shit. Johnny Moxley's my idol. Okay, just fuck me up.
I know it's been said. I know it's been said before, and I know it. I think today was like the first time I really said to myself, JD McDonough really does have a really big fucking head. No, I mean I know the jokes and all, but my God, I turned. I said to myself, I said, yo. His head is really big, man. Like, what the?
He got that blockhead from Gumby, bro. Like,
bro, he do. I'm more naming Gumby. You know what I'm saying?
That's fucking funny.
Fucking like somebody there watching, like, what the fuck is Gumby?
Google it.
Grand Body P, you're in the UK. It was like 3 a.m. You're just insane to be here with you. We appreciate you, Grand Body P. We got billboards across these best damn show on radio networks repping for your hip hop. This man just got to meet one of his hip hop idols and Ghostface Killer. I know this doesn't compare to that, but this match, where do you put it at in WrestleMania ladder matches history? Where do you put it? A lot of action. Did you love it? What you think?
Man, loved it. Loved the ladder match. They really tried to go for the title with the ladder match this year. Definitely, it was a right call because a part of me was initially, a part of me was like, oh, they should give the ladder match to the ladies, but I'm glad they didn't. These guys, you know, Penta, Ray looked official today. I gotta rate him. You know, he hung up in there with everybody else. Rusev, you would have thought he looked out of place, but nah, Rusev, he did his thing in there tonight as well. As far as rating it, all time ladder matches, man, it's hard to call right now, man. I'm not gonna lie, it's hard to call. Maybe like up there with the Money in the Bank matches that happened like WrestleMania 24, 25 ish. I'll probably put it up there right now.
Okay.
That's where I'll go with it.
Looking at what we got tonight, Spot. I see you over there biting at the chomps to say something. Your take on this ladder match?
I just want to highlight again. We talked about a movement, right? I hit it when we saw Penta in that intro. I said we know who's winning it because he got the Mortal Kombat treatment. Yeah. And again, I don't mind those network tie-ins. I don't mind those sponsorship tie-ins.
It worked for the New Day.
It fits.
When it fits.
It was a Mortal Kombat. And we've watched plenty multi-team tag matches. I mean ladder matches. What I enjoyed the most about that, a lot of people touched the belt.
Yeah. Yeah.
When they were going up for it, it wasn't like they climbed up a couple of rungs and just put their hand up. They actually was physically touching the belt where we didn't know where this was going. And there was a point in the match where we realistically thought 3 to 4 people could win it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could JD win it and hold the belt in the Judgment Day and Dom get tight because it's Dom's belt? Could Javon win it and the young OG do his thing? Does Ray get it? You know, Dragon Lee got a spot.
Hate that fucking name, by the way. Just saying.
Young OG?
You can't be a young OG. All right, goddamn it. I work hard to become an OG. You work hard to become an OG.
I'm the old head young boy, so
you know what I'm saying? That's different because you know what? Guess what? I'm gonna call a walking contradiction again today. Shout out to Waj the Bass, the one we call Waj. You know what I'm saying? When they say, "Yo, Dad, you can't say Cap," or that's you know what I mean, whatever. First of all, every Batman's my Batman, every Superman's my Superman, every slang's my slang. I still dress in the '90s. I'm unique inside my mind. Okay, that's how I want to wear everything. Where's my damn Aphrodite's medallion? Okay, damn it, you, young OG, my ass. Go ahead, Wally. Your thoughts on this match, man?
I thought it was dope, man. It was fire. I think it was a good follow up from the Brock Ober. I think Javon showed out, man. Javon is he's so energetic. You know what I mean? And also, like, he just knows how to perform. Man, he's a performer in that ring. He is, man. He is. It's like I know we talk about, you know, mentioned with AEW, not to throw any like hostility out here, but like having a guy like that in your company that can do all of those things and get everybody hyped and excited. You know what I mean? I know he's compared to Kofi, but I think it's a little bit more than that. You know what I mean? It's something that he's unique because he's himself. And we talk about like the young OG and all that, like. He a YN. You know what I'm saying?
We said that if they had the balls to pull it, which they can never do it, right? That's just really what he is. But the closest they can come is young OG.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the closest they can actually come to pulling it off. And I love everything about Javon Evans except for the title of his name. My kids love him. My kids like him. He's relatable to the young people, as we said before, and he's exciting and he's young.
Don't change him one bit.
Don't change him, man.
He's a babyface lifer.
I still don't ever see him as world champion, but that's early what I see right now in his career.
I think he can be a world champion.
He could get a 90-day run. He could get a 90-day run.
I think he can. I think with evolution in terms of like, and you know, we don't know how trendy the world, like his style is like right now. He is that style. He is that demographic.
I don't know about that one, Super Black Gamer Bro. I would disagree. I think in AEW he would be the same as he is now. He would be a star in AEW.
He'd be a star in
Devon
AEW.
Evans. Because they give people like him. They give people like him their just due.
Yeah,
like speed is amazing, and because of what he can do, and so he gets to shine. You know,
and he's charismatic too. Though he's not just one. He's charismatic. That's the thing. He's not just. That's what makes him different. Yes, and I like that. He's like Jeff Hardy. He's like yes, like Jeff Hardy.
He's a different type of high flyer.
Yes, that too. Yeah,
he's very tall, just like Penta. Penta's a luchador, but he's actually a tall luchador.
Yeah,
so they're a little different. You know, they're charismatic. So
Yeah.
he works no matter where he is,
And
man.
he's gonna
I
feel
think,
it. And to be real, he's gonna feel it in his body. He's still super young, and he's still got
yeah, yeah.
the
How
way his
about that?
size is,
How
his
about that?
shoulders are. He's gonna be a stronger dude when he turns 27 to 30,
24,
bro.
25,
Yeah,
yeah.
24, yeah. So
He gets some weight on
he
him.
is a
gonna
different
change.
beast. Like I'm saying, he's a different animal. Like compared to anybody, he's a different animal. He really is.
He's like a really, he's almost like a you know how sometimes Ray comes out and Ray has that quick burst and he can
Yeah.
end a match just like that.
Yeah.
That's the type of vibe I get with Javon Evans, where Javon Evans can like just with the flurry end the match real quick. That's like his vibe. He can, and that's why he's always going to be dangerous, always going to be a great baby face because he's going to be able to end the match just like that with that energy.
Yeah. He's just
Well,
dope.
comment below. Let us know your thoughts. Let's talk about it. WrestleMania Night 2 is in the books. And to me, I said it earlier today, we did our pre-show, or our post-show, rather it is, from last night's Night 1. This was still the pre-show to me. Was
No
this.
way.
I mean, I'm sorry. This is what it is. I'm not going to change the narrative because I got a better pre-show tonight than I got yesterday at 6 o'clock to 7. That doesn't change the narrative. Okay, because like you just said, they didn't show those entrances on TV. That's pre-show type shit, not main event type shit. And you had to start this show off. So starting off with Oba and Brock in Night 2, you kind of had to. They had to set it off. Like I said, it was the tone setter. It needed to be this for part 2, and then you go from this amazing moment where you get Oba getting over and becoming the next big thing, right? Arguably not anymore because they actually said he is the next big thing.
What did
I'm saying?
I say? I texted you. I posted you.
Yeah.
You got to make sure the next big thing is the next big thing.
It's there, and then you
got to make sure.
and then you go to with these wonderful McDonough, Lee, and I'm looking at my daughter, my kids. Sometimes I hate they're around me and they hear me talk. Sometimes like, oh, they're still kids. I got to be careful, right? And they didn't like the moment with Penta and Michelle. I'm like, no, they got to have their moment the same way the black girls had their moments. Let the Latinos shine right now. This is their fucking moment. They're fucking shining.
They
Let
all
them
had red
fucking
on.
eat. You know what I'm saying? All the rest. That's what I said. When he all got on red. It
was dope.
That shit was wonderful. I wanted Javon to win. I wanted Javon to win, but I said in my pre-show prediction show, it would be Penta. There's no way he's too hot. Right? You can't take it off of Penta right now. There's no reason. The funny thing is that I've been a Penta fan for 10 fucking years. And I still believe his brother's better than him.
Oh, Ray Phoenix is better.
doesn't show that his brother's better than
Ray
him.
Phoenix is better. Ray Phoenix is better.
You know what I'm saying? Ray Phoenix is the closest thing you're ever going to get to Rey Mysterio.
Remarkable. Yeah,
and you
right.
can't even see it because Penta is just fucking shining. And Ray Phoenix is like Ray Phoenix is begging, please make us the Lucha Brothers tag team. And Penta's like, hold on, brother. I'm eating right now.
Penta's
Pretty
like,
well by my damn self.
That goes back to our conversation this morning.
I don't-
Penta connects with the audience.
Yeah.
I don't need you.
We are all over 40. We are all black men here, and we rocking with Penta like he us.
Yeah. Nah, it's fine.
He's gang banging.
The swaggy, man.
He got George Kittle. He got George Kittle
What
on
set
lock.
you claiming?
He got George Kittle on lock. You know, that's how like he just different. Penta just different. He different.
we
Swaggy, man.
Then we get to the opening bell of that 7 o'clock off ESPN. And I like they did say something because Spot said it yesterday and we were kind of technically wrong. My daughter said, well, that's not true. I said, nah, it was on ESPN too. It was the first time on ESPN. Okay, that is different. All right, the Ocho would be happy to get on ESPN some of the stuff they show on the Ocho. Okay, so we're gonna give them their credit, but we get when we started to notice the trend of the night, how the champions came out, and then it changed at the end. I told my daughter, I said, Roman's gonna win, but I wait for that moment right there. But Trick Williams, with the weakest voice in the history of weakest voices, little Yachty, needs to get the hell off my screen.
It is perfectly annoying for wrestling.
Perfectly annoying for wrestling. But listen here, man. Trick Williams, I saw the post. I'm going to ride this post till the wheels fall off because I think it's written all over his face and what we saw tonight even more. Giving the rocket ship to his back. Give him that brass ring. Give him whatever it is you have to put in professional wrestling to give him. He can possibly be the next Rock.
I agree.
Because the aura is there for him. And I'm not saying he's as funny as The Rock, and The Rock took a while to get to that plateau. We're talking about gaining weight for Javon. Trick Williams can be that guy. Go ahead, Coach P.
I know exactly what you're saying. I said this to my son. I say, you know what? He's almost following like that Rock blueprint, man, where it's kind of like he started off as the heel and then he just got super cool, but not cool to the point where he didn't have to not be a jerk. He could still be a douchebag and people love it. You know what I'm saying? Like because he's a catchphrase monster. He's right now the coolest thing right now. So let that thing ride. He put that thing on his back, man. Let him go. Now you got to explore the whole Carmelo Hayes thing and all. Get that
And they kept
going.
saying Carmelo Hayes' name during the telecast to the point where I actually almost believed that maybe Melo was going to come out there for some reason.
Yeah.
To be honest, I thought,
That
why
that
not?
could
To
have
me,
been an angle.
you kind of buried Melo to me, right? That's just my opinion, and I'm not in the sense of buried where like not a complete burial, but Trick surpassed him when Melo was supposed to be above Trick.
Yeah.
So now you need to help Melo back out. I put him back with Trick.
I
Melo
saw
will
that
never
a
be as
mile-
big
I
as
saw
Trick
that a
right now
mile
to me.
away. That wasn't hard
You know
to
what I
see at
mean?
all.
No, I'm
That-
not saying what we
that
talking about.
happened
What
in
they
that
were
team.
showing us, though, right? They had the he was the number one pick for heaven's sakes.
Yep.
And Trick, go ahead, speak on the spot.
Because what happened was they tried to make Melo cool, giving him
Yep.
an Andre the Giant chain,
Yep.
putting him with the Miz. It wasn't organic.
But
Yeah.
really, because they took it from him real quick.
I was watching NXT when Trick Willie was with Melo and Melo was Trick was the muscle to Melo. You
Yeah.
seen it then. You seen where the star was going
Shawn
to come
Michaels
from.
Diesel shit. The Shawn
Yeah,
Michaels Diesel
it
kind
was
of.
Shawn
Yeah.
Michaels Diesel in a lot of ways, but this Diesel is actually more relatable.
Yeah.
This Diesel is a people's person. I watched him on the pivot. I fell in love with
Yeah,
the young brother.
everything he's every step he's done in this promotional tour.
Oh,
Yeah,
scary.
This
the
press
gingerbread
tour,
stuff. The
we
rap
talk about all
music.
the time. Listen, oh my, I didn't come across that till today.
Oh, I
With
didn't
him
know you
rapping
didn't know that.
with Little Yachty and Lash in the back. I'm like, yo, this man really is trying to be like. Listen, man,
Trick
Trick
is the
Williams.
one
He's
who just
him
won
right
the
now.
Breakfast Club.
He's
Trick is
actually
the
him.
one- Yeah. And
He's actually him.
I'm gonna end it right here. We're at a beautiful point, my brothers. We got one that's the company next big thing, and we got one for the people, but they both for the people at the same time. We haven't had that. And this is a beautiful moment for us.
You know
It
what's
says
crazy
he gives
though?
off more Booker T to me, which is not a bad thing at all. You know what? I am not going to totally agree with you on that. I just see him. I get it because he
different.
idolizes Booker T.
Yeah, they're different.
I don't see Booker. No offense. I felt Booker was a better wrestler than Trick.
Oh no, like, obviously that's easy. Like he's a better
That's just
wrestler.
me.
But Trick is
Booker
still
didn't have
evolving.
personality.
Yeah.
So he's King Booker.
Yeah.
No
they-
disrespect.
Okay.
Yeah. I
You
feel
gotta, you
like
gotta understand Booker's lineage though, in terms of what he went through, man. Like you're
Yeah.
talking Booker T, man, going up against the likes of Ric Flair and Sting and all them guys, man.
Yeah,
They're
he
coming
never
to
really got
And of course,
WWE.
that's not fair. It's the Irv Gotti line about, well, of course these young boys got to change how they rap. They had to go against Biggie, Jay-Z, Nas, and DMX. They couldn't compete with that. They had to make something different, right? That's the wrestling world. They got to change it in some way to me.
He got bro. That, Booker had a lot to go. Booker had a lot
He
to go
was.
through.
yeah, he did.
was,
But I will
yeah, bro.
say this though for Trick, his swag different than Booker though. They just
Absolutely.
different. They just like it's more like rockish though. It is more rock.
see this?
His swag
We
is more
definitely-
like rock. It is.
We definitely
I don't
missed
wanna
this
say
though.
confident
Oba
about it.
calls
I
out.
just think
This-
the
hold on,
aura,
hold on,
the
hold on.
aura
It's
is
different.
what
That's what I'm saying.
rock like.
Yeah.
Oba calls out Roman in the post show.
Oh yeah.
Tomorrow night. Tomorrow night.
There we go. So it's going
Tomorrow
down.
night. Adam Pierce.
So
Make
let's
it
get
happen.
that,
Let's make it happen quick. Let's
Greg.
change the belts. Let's do it now. Let's do it now.
Change the
Let's just do
belts.
it now. Let's do it. Let's do it. At the Mania, let's just go back to old school. Let's let it happen.
Roman do got somewhere to go. There's a press tour coming up for so.
Jack Tunney would have made that happen. Jack
That'd be
Tunney would have made
crazy
that
as
happen.
hell. Grand Body P,
And
your thoughts real fast on Trick Williams. I'll get back to you, Coach P.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna say two things. The first, I'm sure Lash Legend is very jealous because Trick Williams' coat is gonna be longer than her wedding dress.
I called that. I called it too. I said the mink should be 20 yards long. And damn if he didn't come out with a 20-yard with a whole ramp long mink.
That's mad. The other, I'm glad. You know what? Everyone knows I don't like Little Yachty, but he played his role well. You know what I mean? In that match,
It works.
it worked. It didn't
It works,
perform
man.
like Little Wayne did 2
All
years
right.
ago.
Okay. I'm sorry. I just it does pair well. Though.
I wanted to
I'm just
say-
hating on his voice. I'm just hating on his voice, yo.
Yeah,
How you doing?
and that works. That's why it works.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
Karen just comes off organic. We don't even get mad at that. Was a heel move for him to sneak up on Sammy, and we loved it.
I'm gonna tell you what I tell you what I quietly did like. Right. I thought, hey, I want to talk about this match. I thought the match was good.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought the match was really, really good. And to me, early on, it's hard to come off the ladder match and say something can beat that for a match of the night. So I kind of exclude those kind of matches. To be fair, I'm gonna go to mat wrestling. I thought this was gonna be match of the night when I first was seeing it. I thought every match tonight, unlike yesterday, I got to use your terms. You said it right earlier, Spot Face. This is the less wrestling mess of WrestleMania. No, they wrestled tonight. This is why it went through so much faster. And the thing, Roman didn't rent for 40 minutes for heaven's sakes, like just wrestling. Like I watched. Well, no, once because once the bell rang, I looked at my door and I said, "Yo, it's 8:56." When the bell rang.
Yes, wrestling.
Okay, so they went a good 40 in this, and I just thought that Trick man put in a good show, but Sammy. Turning heel, and everybody knows I'm a huge Sami Zayn. I'm a heel Sammy guy. I want to go back to that conspiracy theory Sammy. I thought that was a storyline that was untapped, never got a chance to finish. I've never really liked Sammy Uso. Yes, it was funny. Yes, it worked. Yes, it all those things.
Was hilarious.
I'm not knocking that, but as a Sami Zayn fan, I was like, like they just pulled it, man, and it worked. But I wanted to see Sammy be heel,
That joint was
and
fire,
seeing
man.
Sammy
That
go
joint
back
was
to
fire.
heel tonight
hilarious.
was good. Was good to me. And you go on this one after this. Your thoughts on the match itself, Wally?
No, I thought it was good. I mean, anytime you get Sammy's like to your point, Mike. Sammy's just one of them in the ring. He's one of the best to do it. So it's definitely a credit to Sammy to help. You know, Trick's still young in the game in that ring. He's getting better, but still young in the ring. So just having Sammy lead the way and help and guide him into a good match. And again, like this is just all growing to the build up of Trick of what he's going to be down the road, man. Like I just think I get credit to people like players like Sammy and folks who are willing to like uplift a talent like Trick, because it's not just one person. It's a two-man show, right? When you're in that ring, and somebody to get you to that level to kind of propel you, give you that rub. I credit to Sammy, but yeah, Trick. This is the projection. This is where Trick's supposed to be at. U.S. title champ. I would love it for Melo to be in this. Be a three. Would love for it to be a triple threat, but obviously it didn't happen for whatever reason. But I mean, it's Trick's time, man. You just see it, man. Like sometimes you can't ignore the obvious. He's the obvious. You just can't ignore the obvious, man.
Right.
Timing is everything. We said it this morning, and this is what I stick to. Timing is everything.
Yeah.
It's the reason that Oba, Javon, and Trick all performed on the same night. They all come from the NXT main events together.
Yeah.
Timing is everything.
I agree.
And this is where I look back at my brother Mello and go, damn, they held you in NXT a little too long.
Yeah.
I agree.
Because you're not a part of this group here. This group right here is that group that has Shawn Michaels leading the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts.
That's the truth. Coach P, your thoughts on Trick and his performance tonight in the ring?
Oh man, shit. You can't. It's undeniable, man. Some things is just undeniable. He's a star, bro. He's a star, and I like his last run in NXT when he was doing the whole TNA thing.
I love it too. Me too.
That's when I said to myself, that's when I said to myself, okay,
got it.
I can see it now.
Yeah,
I can see it.
I agree.
It's because he's enter my big thing, bro, is always who are you without the title?
Right? Yeah, that's who you really are.
Who are you without? Can you be entertaining and can you carry feuds and storylines without title significance? That's all I'm gonna say.
But I would add to that though. I think that what he showed me in the TNA thing is that you can be very over outside of your own home. Like he was so over at TNA to a point where I was like, all right, they're looking at you as their own now, and that's when I knew, like, all right, you got it. Yeah, you got it.
He got that appeal. He evolved. He said, okay, I'm not just the NXT guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I want to close out with this one, fellas. Knox knows I've been crying for this. I've always wanted King Taz and Queen Bianca because I thought they would work well together. But can you imagine Trick and Lash getting that?
Oh, it'd be amazing. That would be amazing. I think that's ideal. I think that's That's ideal.
Them two, when they put them together for real, Trick is going to go even higher.
I like that idea. I like that idea a lot.
I hate it. I hate it.
Uh-oh.
I'm being honest. Why
Right
are we
on
so?
par.
Why we
But
always?
he's right
Why
on
we always
par,
gotta
fellas.
book the guy
He's
that
right on
husband and
par.
wife together? They never even. They barely. They just now recently put
No,
together.
they were together in NXT.
Yeah, it makes
I'm
You
not
don't
talking
watch
about that. Let me,
NXT, so be
if you
quiet.
let me, I gotta get the bell out. I gotta get the bell out. Okay, well, wrong bell. That was secret. Okay. All right. No, I don't need to see husband and wife. They just got Becky and Seth together recently. They didn't. You don't need that. We know they're married. I don't need to. Let her get her feet wet. Let him get his feet wet. Maybe years down the line, I could perhaps maybe see it. But right now, they might not even touch each other. He smacked that ass, but passing the hallway or on the ring somewhere.
Can
She
I
coming
say
out.
one
He going
thing
in.
though? Can I say one thing? Lost in all of this, and our brothers and sisters ascending to the top, man, is a name that I feel like is still a possibility, but I see a lot of these guys rising. Is Javon Evans and Trick Williams essentially Montez Ford? I mean,
Oh shit.
I'm just saying.
Boy.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's like you getting two.
Yeah.
He's both of them combined. Like, I mean, that's just me. I
When they didn't pull the
still
trigger on
want
that
that. I
US
still
title,
want Montez Ford.
I will say this. Like, I mean, I like Montez. I do like Montez. I just think that sometimes Montez is a little too extra. A little too extra.
I think that's what the best ones are made of, being a little extra.
Well, I mean, his like,
That's what it is.
I
That
think he
extra
tried a little
sauce.
too hard. No, I think he tried a little too hard sometimes. I think he tried a little hard sometimes. I feel like if he just find his lane and stay in his lane, he gonna be great. He'd be amazing.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, let me get some of these questions and then get to Michaela Wonders. Bro, he's been them. Roman, well, come on now. Yeah, Cooper. We're going to talk about Roman in a second. I got a lot to say. Mella is going to end up being this generation's Eddie. He will be eventually get the title once. I don't think he can get no world title. I must say this again, guys. He's too damn short. I know you don't like. I don't like when I say that, but it's the WWE's motto, right? You have to look a certain way.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what I
That
mean?
dude ain't getting no title, bro.
Yeah, Melo's not ever. Even when I thought him in NXT, and again, I always thought Trick was going to be the better star. Even ever showing it was going to be Melo. It's just the size. Size matters. Pause. Well, y'all know.
He's a tiny guy, man.
He's a tiny guy.
He's a tiny guy, man. Like he's it just don't even look right.
I love this match, though. I thought it delivered in every which way that I had expected to deliver. Now, the one match I didn't expect to deliver, because I don't think Coach P texted me. Oh, wait, these entrances. Entrances were underwhelming to me from both of them. Hold on. Jade Cargill's was a Japanese god of lightning, because my kids are into that shit. So I forget the name, somewhere with an R. I want to make sure I was like, ooh, what's that? So I can sound smart on radio.
Yeah,
right? That's what it was.
Impressed.
And then Rhea, here's my thing, and we talked about this before we went on air and everything else. I'm just not Rhea. They said a year since she had the title. My daughter used to be the biggest Rhea Ripley fan. She can't stand her now.
Damn.
I didn't bring that to her not to like her. I think they've done this. They kept her in the tag team too long. It's the unbenefit factor of everybody was hurt. Her title reign was kind of weak as well because everybody was hurt. You know, it's like sometimes it's circumstance. I don't think you just put the title on somebody to put the title on them. There's people that can chase. JR says all the time. I repeat it all the time. You have protagonists and antagonists. Jade is a great champion because she looks the part. Right? I get y'all saying she can't wrestle this. Who cares? Look at her. And look at her with the title.
They need to stop
right?
that.
No,
and
I get that. I'm just saying, I said they say.
Okay, I'm about to say. They need to stop.
I didn't say
they need to stop.
Because, you know, because people think that everybody has to be Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Eddie Guerrero. Those are special people. You know what I'm saying? How many Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Mariah Careys we have in this world? Not that many. The rest of them are just singing. Somebody can be an Ashanti.
He pulled some shit out tonight. I was like,
I don't think that's her. Spot said to me her best match.
So mute. Spot you on mute.
Yeah, that's me. I had some best. I had some. What match did she have? I think it was with Jordan Grace, I believe. I thought that was a good match from her. Okay,
was.
I thought that was a good match from her, and I'm not
She's
saying this wasn't a good
diversifying
match.
her
My thing is
moveset.
that I wanted more from this match than what we got. That's all, and I did not like the outcome. That doesn't mean it's a bad anything. I just didn't think Rhea needed
It
to
could
have
have
the
been
title
better.
back. That's
Yeah, she
all.
didn't.
That's all.
She don't need
That's
the
my.
title,
And then
bro.
now they're kind of coining her Mrs. WrestleMania because of that. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, they just want to throw that term to anybody now. You know what I mean? They're so
Well-
bad to give a Mr. and Mrs. to everything. You
Well,
know?
we don't know what's going on because if you think about it, the top of the female card, outside of the Rheas and the Charlottes, because Charlotte can go back to the title picture like that.
Like any moment.
Who else do they really have? Because there is no Naomi, there won't be no Bianca, and we don't look at anybody else that's a tag team. Or Tiffany Stratton has decreased, right? So it is Rhea or Charlotte at this point, and Becky. But Becky loves the IC title. I think Rhea's biggest problem is she's a better character when she plays off of people. When she was in Judgment Day and with Dom and with Priest and with Truth and that whole thing, her character plays off better with people.
What about because you talking about the SmackDown? You talking about the SmackDown side, right? We talking about the women's-
Now she's gonna go to SmackDown, and that's
Right,
where
she's going to
Weppa
SmackDown. That's
is.
what
I
I'm
mean,
saying.
I guess I mean they could do a better job with like Julia, Chelsea Green.
Nah.
You don't like Julia?
There's no hope for Julia. I'm sorry.
I like
Yeah.
Julia, but they have fumbled her.
They messing around. I'm just saying they can do a better job with her. Like I feel like
they're
she is
trying,
like that.
but her mouthpiece is gonna search past her.
Man, she's like
She's
Yana
like
James is gonna pass
she's
her.
like a
by.
bottle of water, man. She's
Oh,
like
there
a
it is.
bottle of
Thank you. I
water.
knew one you got to know it. Raging. Yep, that's the name. That's what Jade was.
Well, Jade is amazing. I'm gonna say all the rest of Jade is amazing. Like I feel like she brought out she brought out Kenny Omega's finisher. She was doing things in that ring tonight where like people need to chill out. Like they need to really chill out because like coming into the game, she was very green in wrestling. We saw her. You watched her AEW. And then going to WWE, she didn't do no NXT run or anything.
She didn't have to. Look at her.
Main roster. I know. I'm just saying in terms of in ring, where everybody talks about her in ring. Not her aura. Her charisma's always been on point. That's not a thing. Her charisma is like that. But she's always, to me, has been a learner, and you could tell like she's gotten better year to year. You know what I mean? So I've always felt like her in ring is going to be fine, and it's not. She's a big like I'm gonna use a man. She's a big man or big woman wrestler. She's not going to play. She's not supposed to act like a wrestler who is like doing lucha stuff. You know what I mean? She's a big body. She's supposed to be doing power moves. That's her thing. You know what I'm saying? So she's very imposing. So I'm always impressed with Jade. All that other stuff that people look at.
Spot. I see you getting in there, Spot. Go ahead, Spot.
Can she benefit going to Raw?
Well, we're talking about Jade, maybe.
Yeah.
Ooh,
maybe.
she's a star on Raw.
Because I need her in a series of matches with Bayley and Becky.
To make her better. To make her better.
I think she needed what Trick got with Femi.
Gotcha.
And that's the thing. They haven't never given her that.
That's true.
In my opinion.
That's fair. No, I like that assessment. I like that what you put with Sammy and Trick Williams. If you're gonna give the torch or not give the torch like Sammy's that guy, but Sammy's that to me he's that workhorse.
He's that in-ring gatekeeper.
Yeah, he's that workhorse. He's that workhorse.
Yeah, there you
The
go.
Perfects, the Brits.
Yeah.
You gotta get Savage. You gotta get in there with them.
What you got, Grandbody P, on this match?
Yeah, I felt it was bittersweet. I think it was bittersweet. Like, I was backing Jade to the end. Jade didn't win, but at the same time, I looked at it like, well, boy. Now we're not gonna get Jade versus Bianca for a while now, anyway.
Yeah, we're not gonna
And
do it
even
well.
then, by the time it comes around, it might not even be a title situation. It might be just like a grudge match, but but that will be like years down the line now. Those three matches, that's way further down now. We're not going to get them now. Outside of that, well, okay, Rhea, you got the belt.
Now what?
Now what?
Yeah, but I was back in Jade to the end. A little disappointment, bittersweet. That's what I could say, really.
Your final thoughts on this match, Coach P?
I didn't. I mean, I'm gonna live with it. It is what it is. But me personally, I thought you had more to gain with Rhea still chasing the title instead of just handing it to her. And I think you had more to gain by Rhea continuing her dominant run, being a superstar. You just put a faction together for her. Why not add to that faction with other girls? Make the faction bigger. Make her a bigger problem so that when the obvious person comes back, to me, it's Naomi. Naomi crumbles it all. Now you give her the longer run. Naomi comes back and takes that.
Because of that beef they had before
Yeah.
in the past that can
And
go
then
on.
that leads into that triple threat sort of thing whenever Bianca comes back. You know what I mean?
Is EO not still enough no more? Are we over the EO and her best friend thing? Like her having EO red on her, that'd have been perfect to have EO go in there and do it.
So waste of time.
I thought, you know.
So hopefully, Rhea holds this belt long enough where EO wins the Rumble and will challenge Rhea because
I pray to Lord, not God. I pray to God.
Hold on, because she's always beat Rhea. That's why.
I know. I get what you're saying. The storyline. I don't want Rhea to have that belt that damn long.
I mean, the match will be fire. The match will be fire. The match will be fire.
Fortunately,
That's a long time.
She might, but on SmackDown, she might.
Yeah, SmackDown's pretty, and they've been having these long title runs lately too. You know what I mean? So
Keep in mind
unless she loses it to Chelsea Green, who else is really there on SmackDown? We see her losing to. Honestly,
yeah. Go, Wally.
And they're probably like a draft soon eventually, right? Or some fake.
Yeah, somewhere soon.
Unless you turn in Tiffany heel, I mean, or you turn in Tiffany.
I don't know. They just turned Tiffany. They just changed. No, they changed. She's the face now. They changed her whole gimmick. She's now the new Trish Stratus with the cowboy stuff all over. Or not Trish Stratus, Mickey James.
Mickey James.
You know
I don't like that.
She a new hardcore country. You know what I'm saying?
She Beverly Hills Barbie, and they ruined her.
Yeah, and they ruined her.
Yeah, they messed
You
it
know
up.
what I mean?
Money in the Bank's in September as well. Money in the Bank's in September. I don't know if they're doing King of the Ring, Queen of the Ring. I don't know about that, but Money in the Bank's in September. So, boy, I can't see Rhea holding the title until cleaning what?
I don't know.
January into next year. I can't see it.
This comment
I mean,
from Brandon, the draft is all done with. TKO is WWE now. I don't.
What?
They just had a draft last year.
They do a draft. They don't have no real brand separate. Like you can still go.
Yeah, you can see it. We got rid of that. They gonna do what they want to do, but they're gonna. I believe there's 100% going to be a draft.
There'll be a draft
at some point. And even what Elvis is saying here, the question is who's going to get the call up tomorrow from NXT. And we talk about that in a second. We talk about these last two matches in a second as well. Let's get to what wondering about Michaela has to say about WrestleMania Night 2, guys. We'll be right back.
Girl, Welcome to What About WWE? I'm Achilles. We are just What About WWE? It's WrestleMania Night 2. I'm recording this right as it went off. But WrestleMania Night 2 was significantly better than Night 1. I had to make sure I said the word right. I really liked Night 2 over Night 1. Night 1 didn't feel like WrestleMania. Night 2 also really didn't, but at the same time it actually did feel like WrestleMania. All we needed was Night 2. We didn't need any other matches. All we needed was Night 2. Night 2 starts off with Oba versus Brock. And I'm saying right here, I called it. I said from the start, Oba was going to win. Oba was going to be the one to retire Brock Lesnar. And what happened? Oba Femi won and retired Brock Lesnar. I'm intelligent. I'm an intelligent wrestling fan. And I knew it was going to happen the second the match got announced. The second. Another really good match was the ladder match. I wanted Javon Evans to win. Sadly, he didn't, but I'm glad it wasn't Rey Mysterio. Penta did good. I'm glad it wasn't Rey. I still wanted it to be Javon Evans. Sammy versus Trick Williams. I thought that was also a good match. I thought it was a little bit of a letdown, but it was better than what I anticipated. And Trick won. And then another match that was good, Jade versus Rhea. It was good at the start, and the ending was the biggest let down. I knew Rhea was gonna win. Didn't want her to, because if you need the title to be good, to be a good wrestler, then you're not a good wrestler. And Rhea Ripley needs the title to be good. And I keep saying this. If you need the title, then you're not good. We have so many wrestlers who don't have titles and are good. Like Jey Uso and Jim Uso, for example. They're good wrestlers and they don't have titles. They still go for title shots, but they don't need titles to be them. It's Jey and Jim Uso. And match of the night was absolutely the final match. There was a bit that threw me off. It was way more aggressive than the Finn and Dom thing. For a match that had weapons, a match that didn't, had more aggression. It didn't feel like two enemies brawling it out though. It felt like two brothers fighting over the last piece of toast or something. But overall, it was a good match. Finn and Dom, I didn't like it that much. But WrestleMania Night 2 was significantly better. Danhausen, his little thing with The Miz, was weird, but funny. I kept looking at my dad. He was laughing the whole time. I was smiling, trying not to laugh. It was stupid, but it was funny stupid, because that's what The Miz does now. He's just stupid. That's what it is. The final match was match of the night in my eyes. Jade and Rhea, I'm upset that Rhea won. That's it. It was really good. We had good matches. Oba winning and Trick winning in the same night was peak. I take back, well, I don't take back what I said, but still, no black woman has won. They stole it from the girls, and now Jade. But we need more BGM. Okay, wrestling? We need more of it. Stop taking the titles from every black woman's wrestler. Okay? But the final match was absolutely good. The ending was good. I liked how aggressive it was. I liked how they kept gloating at each other. Roman's mocking him, like him. He was getting aggressive. He was like, calm down, Roman. Like, calm down. Like, it was a good match. And overall, it was a good night. 8 out of 10 compared to last night. But as you know, I can't really talk about it like this, so let's go back over to the real title.
Thank you, baby girl. A little long, but I appreciate it as well. Your takes, God. She tells me she's an intelligent wrestling fan because she doesn't listen to me, but I swear she echoes my things that I say all the time. Go figure. But thank you, baby girl, for that and that. And listen, I did. I shitted on that damn case and it being Danhausen. Yo, but I have done nothing but laugh at this dude since he has come back to the WWE. And the shit with The Miz, right? And everybody thought, oh, see, I told you. Watch Jonathan Rachel Rodriguez, Tom Brady, Gold Hill, 2 Bucks and Court 2.0, never seen 17 Cena do a move. No, he didn't. You thought he was going to rip that tight ass suit? Okay, no, he didn't. Danhausen did it. And he said, yes, I called them midgets before you get on me online. That's what he told me to call them. Then they had individual names, right? Then the midget said, if I'm going to go to see the Wizard of Oz, I'll go down the street. That shit was hilarious. It had to be a time filler. There was time there. I absolutely fucking cracked up at Danhausen. Now, as we get Spotface back in here as well in a second. Oh, God, listen. Dirty Dom, Dirty Dom, Dirty Dom. I'm sorry, Dirty Dom is the fucking man. He came out a la the greatest WrestleMania entrance of all time. He's not just because he's the whatever, the chief whatever officer there, and they said, oh, he's number one. No, Triple H has the overall better entrance at WrestleMania. Yes, even over fucking Undertaker, okay? Nothing beats WrestleMania 30. Coming out, he had the 4 horsewomen be his concubines, okay? And Dominic had a whole, let's think about it. He had Alexa Bliss, he had Sasha Banks, he had Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair, okay, that carried him out there with his wife standing behind him with his concubines, okay? But Dominic coming out as the king of the luchadors, oh my God, and then the demon, man, listen. What a entrance from both these guys. The demon is back. I just hate the fact that the commentary kept saying the demon. The demon. Like, come on, goddammit. Finn Balor. Say, like, Alicia, what's the chick? Alicia Taylor says the demon Finn Balor. They just kept saying the demon did this, the demon did that, right? The hissing and stuff. He's a different person as a demon. That's when we kind of knew he was going to win the match. But something I didn't know, when the fuck did they make it a street match? A street fight. And then this street fight was more Street Fighter than the fucking unsanctioned match.
Wow.
This was the unsanctioned match.
This was the unsanctioned match. And actually, the unsanctioned match really was fucking the main event because everybody texted me saying Roman didn't get disqualified. We get to that in a second. But on this match, Coach P, your thoughts on Dirty Dom and the Demon? Finn Balor?
I thought it was the most predictable outcome out of any match on either night. They owed that one to Finn Balor for that title run and that whole debacle when he brought the Demon out and lost the Edge. So I think they owed him that. I knew that was going to happen. Good match though. Shout out to both of them. They got busy. I think both wrestlers walk away from that no big deal. You don't lose no steam with either of them. So good match, predictable but good match. I was cool with it. It worked for me.
Hey, Grand Body P, Brandon 81645 said that Body Slam said that they are not planning on having a draft this year. And let Brandon know, I think he's a new listener, hope he became a subscriber, the hashtag that we live by around here.
Oh, yeah. Stop reading them shits, Brandon. Stop it. Just watch it week to week, Monday, Friday, pay-per-view, Saturday night main event, run it all the way back. Watch your AEW, watch all of that. Stop the dirt sheets. That's the number one ingredient of you getting vexed and angry and complaining on the internet, saying that the product on either side is not good. Behave yourself, man. Stop it.
Hashtag depth the dirt sheets, my brother. All right? They only write about who people be fucking when people are hurt. That's the only time they write.
They only write about the debauchery.
Yeah, that's about it. Wally, they bring back the Demon Finn Balor. Again, I think they wet the bed by telling us beforehand. It was him. If it had showed up at WrestleMania, it's just a demon, would have been like, oh my God. Right? But despite that, these last two matches, this night was a night that I felt myself, all except with Oba and Brock. Even though, because I'm a super Brock Lesnar mark. Let me just say that. That no matter who won, well, you always say, Grand Body P, no matter who loses, I was still winning. Right? Well, Rhea and them, but I love Dom. And I'm a huge Prince Devitt, Demon Finn Balor mark. Like, I love Finn Balor. But Dominic Mysterio to me, when he has the ultimate heel turn, nobody ever talks about, keep bringing it up, when his daddy turns heel to help Dirty Dom win the title. It's going to be the greatest pop of all time. Okay? But with this match here, it was an awesome, incredible match. At least I felt it was good. Your take, Wally.
I mean, I felt like, just like Coach said, it like you already knew it was going to happen. So I was kind of like not as like invested as I probably need to be. Especially, I felt like, to your point, Mike, when you already announced that the Demon was coming out, you kind of like took away the hypeness of everything. I felt like Finn, regardless, deserved his W anyway, just because of what they put him through. Finn, to me, is like should be a world title contender. Like that, I think that highly of Finn. I don't think
people don't think so though.
I don't need Finn in this other role. I think Finn need to be where like Finn. You put Finn and with the machine, you put Finn where you can put Finn where he need to be at.
Let me ask you a question.
It ain't hard to put Finn.
Let me ask you a question, right? Because I said we're walking contradictions, right? Because is he that much bigger than Melo? Like,
not really.
Like he's Finn's a small guy,
but because he's in shape, it's the cosmetic. He looks so too.
Carmelo was
not
like a
Finn.
diamond.
Finn know like he don't eat no pause. He don't eat no meat or nothing. Pause. But like that's what I'm saying. It's just like there's a different element to it, and I just think. I mean, we've seen it with Finn in terms of the NXT run. He has like a lot of clout too with this history. The NXT run, when as soon as he got to the main roster, what he did before he got hurt, when he had that title before he got hurt, he had to give up the title. I think Finn, to me, is prime for a run. Like he's prime for a real run for me.
Go ahead, Spot.
It seems like he's put in more work than Melo. It's just like He's put in way more work.
No,
Melo's
I
not
get,
ready
I
yet.
get, no. I'm not knocking. That's not my question, and I get that part. I didn't mean to use Melo's in this. I used
know
it
what
as
you
a
mean.
mention
I know
stick
what
as
you mean.
far
The
as
size.
You mean
You talking about
stature.
size.
the size factor,
That's what
factor, yeah.
stature.
Because
Stature.
if we say that he can't do it because of size, right? And I'm a person who loves Finn, who says Finn, but I always care back and retort to that is really, but you make fun of this guy and that guy.
weird.
So
That's
Spot,
weird.
you had a lot to say there. Take it away.
That with Finn, and we tried that with Finn during VKM's run. Right, like he was the
BKM
first.
killed it though, right?
No, he was the first catch-up champion, but he got hurt. And when he got hurt, they just never went back to him. And we just talked about this being a different era. I don't see us going back to him now. I'd rather Dom be elevated to the next title picture. I would love for a heel Dom to be a chicken shit champion.
Well, he's been a chicken shit
oversquashes
champion.
him.
Yeah, that's been his whole career.
Yeah, but
well, not his whole career, but that's been his Johnny Come
with the
Lately.
world with a bigger belt.
Yeah, I get you. I got
Dom
you.
will be
Listen, I love
perfect
Dirty
Money in
Dom.
the
You know
Bank,
that.
sneak in with the Money in the Bank and do what Edge did after Elimination Chamber.
Greatest luchador of all time, greatest North American champion of all time, greatest Triple H champion of all time, greatest Intercontinental champion of all time. Dirty Dom can't do no wrong to me. Okay,
Great CMLL champion of all
but yeah,
time.
but I'm a Finn Balor mark who feels that Finn never got his just due, and that he's still here. Why not? And we talked about it before. When I look at Finn, he's the guy. We talked about it on Monday's show. Remember, Wally? We talking about the shoes, the gear, the thing. Remember, there was a point at the Mania a few years ago. He was the symbol of the LGBTA. I'm sorry, the alphabet community when they had the I don't ever want to disrespect nobody. Right?
Go ahead, though. It's cool. It's cool.
So I just think that there's things you can do with Finn you can't do with other people, and why not give him that chance? Spot. Go ahead.
I think he's an in-ring gatekeeper. I think he's Raw's version of Sammy.
It's possible. Yeah, I'm gonna argue that.
He's just an in-ring gatekeeper at this point. We're talking over 10 years.
Over 10 years. So one can't get it because the other? Because one got time invested?
No, because we can't keep asking for Oba, Javon, and Trick to be elevated, and we still trying to get Finn Balor off. It don't go both ways.
I get you.
Okay. All right.
That's fair. I mean, he's saying that if you're trying to propel, and they're all faces, so I get it. Like, it's not like Finn's going to be a heel. So yeah, I get your point. I do get your point. If you're trying to look for the next generation to be like world title contenders, you gotta boost them up, and you can't worry about Finn. It's fair. I would say
Trick
those
kind of falls in a gray area though. Trick kind of falls in like a
Trick
gray
different, man. Trick's really a face. It is what it is. He's gonna be a face.
See, no, he's not.
He's gonna be a face.
We gotta stop saying that just because we like somebody.
No one gonna boo Trick. It's like the same like Stone Cold. You can say whatever. You can do heels type shit for real. When people like you,
that's what I'm saying. In that gray area.
You watch Stone Cold beat Lita with a chair, and no one booed him.
That's what I'm saying.
I've always booed Stone Cold Steve Austin. Fuck Stone Cold. He beat Bret and Shawn. Fuck him. Go ahead, Coach P.
Back-to-back manias too. Back-to-back manias at that.
Real quick, then you can move. Then I guess you can move on. Has anybody noticed, man? It's only one man standing from the great OVW class.
Yeah,
it's only one man standing, one man left.
Why
you talking about Randy Orton, right? When you mentioned that, I said my thing was I think, and I guess I didn't get the OVW part. I thought it was like one legend left because we still got Ray.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Who's 51?
No,
I get that.
In WWE, right? In WWE.
Yeah, I get it. Talking about because Cena's gone, Batista's gone. You know what I mean? Brock's now essentially gone.
Because Sheldon is still wrestling in AEW.
Yeah,
he was in the class too.
Yeah, Sheldon's still there. So, but he's not here.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So, but then I do want to get the match of the night to me. I'm with Baby Girl on this one. Everybody knows I don't give a fuck. Okay, y'all can sit here and still want Sting and Taker. Right now, if I told you you're gonna get Sting and Taker at Mania, as old as they are, you would say, "Oh, yes."
No, now.
I want Rock, and I want Roman.
Yes.
You have to understand why this is so fucking important to me.
But they still look the part.
Everything about Roman is funny because he's not the fucking tribal chief. Okay? It's not him. Who really puts the food on the table in that family? We know it's the great one. It's The Rock. It was perfect for all this family talk. This is what I wanted. Let me get my fantasy booking out, guys, because we talked about earlier what makes something trash, and we said expectations. Okay, my expectations to make this shit make sense. Everybody talks about the family. The family can't stand you. They kept mentioning Rock's name over and over in certain things. They were using it was bring out The Rock, and I get it. You don't want to have The Rock get them over. Let me finish what I'm saying first. But my storyline was that's how you get the family to turn on him because he ain't the real tribal chief. It's The Rock. But then when I got what I got tonight, and of course I didn't get that shit because we know we didn't get it. We got no antics. None. We got no interference. We got man versus man. We got everybody who shits on the future GOAT of the WWE. Roman Reigns. Can't do it by himself. I never heard y'all bitching about fucking Ric Flair getting help. Never heard that complaining. But Roman can't win without somebody helping him. And he did it tonight against CM Punk. This match, they went out the ring. Didn't they go over that damn barricade? They sure the fuck did. Earlier we said Unsanctioned could have had that match. If it was AEW, that match would have went on for the whole goddamn pay-per-view, including tonight. Then it came back tonight. They were fighting in casinos. They were fighting at breakfast. The match isn't over.
Listen, listen. You mentioned Ric Flair, man. You getting too crazy now. We know Ric Flair has always portrayed, in some instances, a chicken shit champion. That's his thing. Roman has always been power. I wanted to see a clean. I got what I've always wanted to see tonight. A clean win from you. He needed more clean wins.
That's the point. They don't need more clean wins. Fuck you, and I love you. This was great because he finally said, "Fuck you." I didn't need you to do it.
They're different wrestlers, bro. They're different wrestlers. Ric Flair is not Roman Reigns and vice versa. They're different wrestlers. I expect Ric Flair to cheat and win every fucking match. I don't expect that from Roman Reigns. I just don't.
Why is it any different?
Because I don't. They're portrayed different. Ric Flair is not. Ric Flair's aura and shtick is not about overpowering dominance. It's about being a sneaky cocksucker.
That's early in Roman's career, wasn't he overpowering? Before the bloodline tribal chief shit, where he did get help all the time, he was doing it by himself. When Flair was in the Horsemen, he always had the Horsemen hate him. It's different because of why?
I just explained it to you.
Okay, I guess
you want me to explain it again? Did anybody else get where I was going?
This is why I still use dude wipes. You should use dude wipes. You should get them. They're very good. Okay.
Did everybody get where I was going? Fuck what he's talking about. Did everybody get where I was going? Because if you didn't, then I'm wrong.
Of course, listen. I'm Cap. All right, I get it, Coach. All right, I don't want to get it. Okay,
You're not
I refuse to get it.
Didn't they tell you stop using Cap? See, that's
no, I don't want to. My kids told me I can't say it either. I want to say every guy. Well, that shit was the bomb. That don't sound no better.
There you go. Listen, man. Listen. Hey, listen. We 50, man. Be our age. Our shit's still dope.
Okay. Listen,
we still gotta use their shit, man.
Yeah. Listen. All I'm saying is, Roman has never, ever gotten the people. Really hasn't. The bloodline, y'all choose to start to like him because of the bloodline. But Roman has been Roman. The things that Roman does in that ring to me are Ric Flair. And this is why the part I was going to pick on about. That talking in the ring shit that he does. When he said to him, yeah, don't ever mock my ass again.
It is.
And the shit that he was saying in that ring, like that's Roman's or he does take his son. It was a pin that went over and Roman was getting frustrated. He said, okay. All right, hold on. Let me calm down. I'm fucking Roman. Let me take my time and just whoop his ass some more, right? And then the same thing he used against Taker, which y'all didn't like when he beat Taker, that when I saw him take that second hit to the rope, other way for that spear, I knew it was over. But this match psychology between both men, CM Punk put on a hell of a fucking show.
Yeah, shout out to Punk, man.
Yeah,
hell of a fucking show. And you knew he was losing when they were talking about the jacket. And I looked at my toe and I said, oh yeah, he's losing now. Yeah, no rock tonight. they were giving too much attention to the jacket, and it was a respectful thing. When they do that, nobody ever wins. when they do that.
I'm gonna say this. I love Punk's gear. The only thing I don't like about Punk's gear is the boot. I'm more of a traditional boot guy, but I love the jacket gear. I love it. I like the way he comes out. I like the way MJF comes out. I like
thought
the
the
jacket.
entrance. First of all, we talk about entrances, right? Now, my family and I were confused about the stuff on the roof, but I actually dug the way he came out with no music. How he just walked out, and then he hit the. I thought this match was a great fucking match, and this match it's WrestleMania. It was worth it. It was worth the time. It was worth the bitching. It was worth my complaining. And I always say, hey, let's hold off complaints till we see something. After I see tonight and what tonight did, it told me three things. Fuck night one. It's a waste of your money. Only buy night two. Tell me we don't need night one ever again, but that's never going to happen because TKO has their stamp in his business and you idiots out there are paying thousands and thousands of dollars for these tickets. So we're never getting night one back ever again. Okay. And the last thing that it taught me was this is why we watch professional wrestling. For tonight, the hopes and dreams of your guy, your girl winning, the entrances, the matches being good, the way that it moved. I always still say this, and Spot said this with me too, and I got you, Coach P, coming on here, is I still need more backstage things. I think that art in professional wrestling is missing. Okay, AEW does keep that around, and that's why when I start to watch AEW, I can now watch it because I don't care what anybody says to me. Y'all, if you don't know, you're new to the program, you don't like it, listen anyway. Wrestling is storyline. I don't give a good dog damn how the fuck you wrestle if that story don't make no goddamn sense. Okay? And this story, it was me at WrestleMania, and everybody knows I'm not a Taker guy, and I'm screaming Undertaker, Triple H. So I'm a Triple H mark. You know what I mean? That's how I felt. These are two of my top 10, top 15 of all time. If I got to think about it, I don't want to go 10. I'm going to go top 15 of all time is Roman and Punk. They're in there. I got more T-shirts than them two than anybody in the world. I bought every Roman shirt that was essentially the same fucking shirt but a different color. That's how stupid I was. Okay? Go ahead, Coach P. Your thoughts on this match, man.
Just a quick question for the fellas. Do we do away with the night one and night two and just go one super card, or are we still in favor of the two nights?
Why?
Who favors two nights? Go ahead.
I would do one. I mean, one card to me is it would be perfect, but I get it. You want to put everybody on the show. I get the reason why, but I mean, I think a better solution would be just have a good night one. Have a good night one.
Yeah, because night one in Philly wasn't bad.
Yeah,
night one in Philly wasn't bad. Okay, and
was it just a bad lineup? Was it just a bad lineup?
No. I think the stories were bad. The stories were bad. Like
I don't think the night one stories were bad.
No, I think the stories for a lot. Like to me, some of the stories
all around for this was bad.
I feel like for night one though, like the stories were horrible. Going like Cody, the McAfee, that ruined everything. Like that ruined everything. Yeah, it's like you're doing too much.
Let me ask you this: into what Super Gamer Bro said, Spot, and you know what it is. That's Michael used to join the Hunter program, just so you know. Okay, all right. I hate this thought, and it's everywhere. TKO is booking all of this shit. It ain't. There is no separate entity in this wrestling company. I hate when people say, "Oh, NXT is better than WWE." It's the same fucking company.
I think the problem with a night one is night one at 39 was fine when Sammy and Kevin won.
Yeah, perfect.
Night one at 40 wasn't bad. I just think they have to have better matches. They have to have better main events because the last 2 years, night one has been eclipsed by night two. From the pageantry to the gear to the entrances, it's like these dudes really don't work but night two. And I'm talking about crew, creative, everybody. It looks like night and day. They had a whole new set. They literally had a whole new set.
I said that at first, Spot, about the color thing, but that was also the color thing with the pictures anyway.
No, right? I know, but what I'm saying is they blew the
production was way better night one.
But
the production was way.
They literally remember the intro. They blew night one up.
Yeah. They did. They night one was. It was produced better. Go ahead, Grandbody P.
Yeah, there has been a good few, night ones. I remember 38 being a pretty good one as well. Your main event was Kevin. Was it Kevin Owens and Austin?
Yeah.
Oh, I was there for that.
Yeah. See that? And I'm sure Charlotte Flair was
My
on
bad.
that same.
Guess what? Night 1 and night 2 were both great. I was on the rant both nights. They were both great. But night 2 was still better though. You know what I mean? I got Rock and Brock.
There's always
I got
gonna
Rock
be
at night 2. I got Rock
But
and
you
Brock.
always,
Yeah.
always gonna have one better. But you just want quality, man. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You just want quality.
It
Especially
was
a
the
lot of-
build. I think overall the
yeah.
build was just bad.
Yeah.
And a lot of people felt the build was bad. Matches were rushed together.
Yeah,
And
just-
again, injuries take a part in this. Right? Like well, at least 4 matches we can assume are off, right? Remember Naomi getting pregnant.
Yeah.
Bianca not coming back.
Yeah.
Bronson Reed's injury. Braun Breaker's injury. You know what I mean? Who you naming their spot? Because you got an air conditioner running in the background. So I'll be muting me not. When you're talking, there's no noise. When you're not talking, there's a
There's no
humming.
air conditioner.
But I don't know what the hell we hearing then. So I don't want to say it's your breathing. Okay, so I'm just letting you know. I'm trying to be nice and say it was air conditioning. I taught you this offline before. You're supposed to say, yeah, that's my air conditioning. So that's your heavy ass breathing. I'm gonna get you as a shit. All right, God darn it, Bane over this shit. Bane, what do you think about this match, Bane? Huh?
You pass your bedtime.
I'm off tomorrow, baby. All right, see how much you know. I got 2 hours left before I'm asleep. Go ahead.
I don't have 2 hours. Listen.
I want you, P. I don't.
I'm fading right
No,
now.
That's me talking shit. As soon as the show's over, I'm going 90-90, okay? I got people texting me tomorrow, you playing 2K? No, motherfucker, I'm going
This
to bed.
time, Jesus Christ.
All right? Your thoughts on this match, though, Spot? Go ahead.
I mean, we got what we needed. I think the right person won. I think we Punk got his main event, closing the show. So that serves a dual purpose.
He did it twice in a row, though.
No.
That's night one. Night one does not count.
Night one. We're talking about closing the show.
Hold on. That triple threat last year was night 1?
Yeah, it was night one. Night one.
Roman was night 1?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
This is his first real main event. This is the main event. This is the real main event.
My bad. Okay.
was night
I
2.
forget.
Yeah.
See, I'm getting old. You got to be reminding me, Chris.
Cena Cody was the main event.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
Right. So it served every purpose it needed to. I'm proud of both guys. I was happy with an outcome either way. I do want to see what a world heavyweight champion Roman Reigns looks like because he's always been the WWE champion.
Did you see how he looked at the title?
Yeah,
When it was
I
over?
noticed that.
Yeah,
I said because he never had it. That's
never
his
had
first
that.
time having
he
that belt. And
never had
let's
that
keep it
belt
a buck.
before.
This is why he's the GOAT. He was whooping ass for so long they had to create a belt.
Here you go.
He might be traditional though, man.
And I got your boy Flair
might be
on, by the way.
He might
You
be
see the Flair
transitioning
jacket.
right. He
You know
might
what I'm saying?
cane it tonight. He might cane it tomorrow night because it's 11 o'clock. He might
Oh, yeah,
cane it tomorrow.
Listen. He might cane it tomorrow. I think if he first of all, shout out to Kofi Kingston for saying vengeance finally. You know what I mean?
That was funny.
Kofi tweeting that out. Kofi gives no fucks, okay, about that. But if Oba wins tomorrow against Roman,
Man, I'm telling you.
that place will explode bigger than. Because
Telling
tonight,
you,
I'm telling my kids, my wife's like, "How you guys so short?" I'm like, "Babe," because I told you when it came down to it, I changed my mind. Right? Remember, and everything I said, everything I built up why I thought Brock would win. I said, well, that's even why you should have Oba win. For all the reasons Brock has to. Everybody knows Brock. How do you get Oba open? Who just beat Brock Lesnar? Who's that dude? Brock Lesnar is Brock Lesnar. I just like them calling him the greatest combat fighter of all time, but I get why they say that wrestling, UFC, and you know what I mean. But I'm sorry, there's a guy named Mike fucking Tyson.
Hold on, collegiate MMA.
Yeah.
WWE.
Yeah, no, I get it. I love Brock.
to go
I'm a
back to
Brock Lesnar supermark. I'm the reason why I understand why part-timers exist is because of Brock Lesnar. They're too fucking big to wrestle.
Yeah,
I told my kids, if Brock Lesnar wrestled every fucking week, there'd be nobody for him to wrestle.
He's an attraction. He's like
Right.
Mike Tyson.
There'd be nobody from the wrestle. He would
Mike
destroy
Tyson,
the destroy the roster.
Yeah.
Was that
Okay.
dare I say that's what was wrong with Goldberg?
They couldn't. What do you mean?
He was there every week.
Oh yeah.
But
But
he can't,
I
but he can't wrestle like.
invincibility.
Yeah, and he
I
can't wrestle
thought
like
what killed Goldberg though was not the every week thing. It was once he won the title and he was stood every week.
Yeah,
right.
that's it.
Because
Yeah.
leading up to him, you go to 30-8-0. You're like, damn. You didn't really
He was
notice
like
the streak, really.
181 and
Yeah,
0, like
you didn't really notice it for a
181.
while because it was just a Monday thing, and his matches were short. You saw it, but it was still so much NWO and luchador shit going on. He was really, really back here. And by the time you got to 78, you're like, oh, Goldberg. But you're right. If Vince had Goldberg in the beginning, you wouldn't have saw his ass. because he had to beat everybody. And Goldberg did that. So what they do with Oba, we're going to find out tomorrow. Coach P, your thoughts on this match, and we give our tomorrow thoughts when we get up out of here.
I thought it was an incredible match, man. I loved it. I thought it was an incredible match, man. I'm not the biggest Roman fan. I respect him. I'm not the biggest Punk fan. I respect them. So I thought they put on probably one of the better matches of both nights. I thought it was a great match. The length was long. It held my held my suspense. So I can shout out to them, man. They gave a nice classic, one of those old school sort of matches, man. It had a lot of wrestling science to it, mat science. It was explosive. I loved it. I loved it.
Yeah.
Good finish to the show. I like the clean finish. I like the little the near Punk heel turn almost. It was like a little teaser there, but I it was one of them. I think he was just I got to interpret it as him just trying to pull out all the stops, man. But I like the clean finish by Roman. I think it's good for him. I like this run without the bloodline. I think this is a different haul for him as far as his legacy. I like this run because I think it stamps him a little bit more than previously.
Everything you said, I agree with, but the selfish me wanted to see the bloodline at the end come out. Like he went and hugged his family because he did it by himself. I like to have Jimmy and Jade and them come out because they didn't come out to help him. And again, I'm thinking the antics, right? And this is me because I wanted what I wanted. Because how do you build next year at Saudi Arabia, right? That's why I thought Rock and Roman was perfect to sell Saudi.
It still can happen.
Because
it can still happen.
You're right. It still can. Until I die. It's going. I'm like my man MJ Walton out there. I've been watching the thing almost. I'm only 50, but I've been watching the thing for 45 years. You know
There's
what I'm saying?
Some super matches out there. I think it's still
you know what I mean.
Matches.
So if
I think
injuries don't hold us back,
Rock and Roman is definitely in play for Saudi, in my opinion.
And it's too. And you're right. So we're looking at a 12 p.m., 2 o'clock Saudi WrestleMania next year, y'all. 12 o'clock in the afternoon. At least we be done like they are.
I love it.
I love it. So, right.
I love it.
It's like, what time the post show, Mike? 5 o'clock? Bet I'm there, bro.
That's like a day party. That's like a day party.
Day party, right? Let's do it. But tomorrow we got Raw After Mania with a live up to hype because I thought tonight definitely did that. I think it takes away from what we got yesterday. My belt grade overall WrestleMania, because I'm not even going to give night 2 it what it is because we want to group WrestleMania together. WrestleMania in a whole was a good B+. Okay, I gave it a B- to a C. Night 1 was so bad. Night 2, as great as it was, can't make up for it. I'm gonna give it 4. So I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5. My favorite title, the Brock Lesnar Eagle belt, the undisputed title. I love that belt. I thought tonight was undisputedly great, and everything I love about the WWE, I got tonight. It had some things I would have not dealt without a little bit by not having. I didn't get this. I didn't get that. I didn't get this. No, but what I got, everything I got was great, including Dan fucking Housen. Okay, I will remember him telling that little midget, whatever his fucking name was, that he said that shit was just hilarious. And my daughter was right. I just couldn't stop laughing, guys. Like I was with that motherfucker. I was like an old man, and I was rolling. Yeah, I can't. He said little Game of Thrones. My fucking mind, yo. Tyrion Lannister in the house. But tomorrow we do have the Raw After Mania. I already said that one big surprise I think should happen. We all agree with that. Oba comes out against Roman. Let's get some call-ups. Who do we think will be called up tomorrow? And does that even still happen? And is there room for a fucking call-up? Because they had these people wrestling at the Superstore over the weekend, right? They had a match with Lola Vice and Jada Parker just wrestled around like at 6:15. I was at 5:15. I was watching it on the WWE website, right? So they had them wrestling in the Access in the world. So who gets called up tomorrow? I don't think nobody's even worthy of being called up. That's just me.
I'll tell you what. I thought a nice call up would have been a nice addition to Jay's faction. Would have been Jada Parker.
Yeah,
come out, interfere in the match, allow Jade to hold on to the title. I thought that would have been dope, but that's not going to happen. I mean, of course, I thought that. Of course, the easy ones are Lola Vice and not Lola Vice, Soul Ruka. Other than that,
So
I just,
And she's
I
still
don't know.
feuding with Zarya though. Aren't they still
No.
feuding right now?
Nah, it's almost over.
It's almost
Yeah,
over.
It's about, they can do that thing they've done where they call them up and they just finish their
Wrap that
run.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wrap that.
over there.
Wrap that.
Yeah, I
Soul
forgot about
Roka,
Soul Roka.
Ethan
But see,
Page.
Ethan Page.
Ethan
Ethan Page, yeah.
Ricky.
No,
Okay, here's my thing.
There's no
You
room
bring
for
these
Ricky.
guys up. Are you going to bring more people in from TNA? Because TNA got to be TNA, right? So
Well, we already brought up-
I've been a
we
big
brought up
Ethan
Joe
Page
Hendry.
guy.
Remember, Joe
Say that
Hendry
one
came
more
up on SmackDown.
Yeah, okay.
That's true.
So we got Joe Hendry,
My kids love Joe Hendry. I can't stand
Ethan Page, Soul Ruka, and JC Jane, and that'll be it.
Oh, JC Jane's coming up. She definitely.
Oh
coming
yeah,
up.
That'd be
that's
JC Jane's definitely coming up. She's definitely coming up. JC
What
Jane's
you got,
definitely coming up.
Grandbody P? I know that's Grandbody. I know that's my man over at Unpopular Reviews guys. He's a big JC James guy. So I know he likes him over at the Big Pop Network. What you getting called up? You got Grandbody P? What we got here?
Yeah, I was just echoing what Coach P said. Number one choice would be Soul Ruka. They've been featuring her quite a bit lately as well, so I can see her coming up. In fact, I can't see any of the guys coming up right now. I can't see. In fact, number one, Soul Ruka. I can't see anybody else, to be honest.
I think I'm with you.
Maybe Mariah, maybe, but
Nah,
I
she's
know.
still-
I know what
she got
I
the
had
belt.
heard.
She got
No,
the
I had
belt.
heard that they were. I now, you know,
She
I
got
hate
the
my
belt,
depth and
though.
dirt sheets.
got the
Mariah
belt.
May doesn't need NXT.
She does.
I actually think NXT is less than her because she was already in the greatest female wrestling feud match I'd ever seen in my life against her and Tony Storm. Okay, I will stand on that shit. Her and Tony Storm went fucking ham. Let Mariah May ass come up. I was wrong about that.
She a champ though. She a champ though. She a champ right now.
But
so
there's
she
no
can go.
room
Oh, she's
for
a champ.
Mariah
She's a
with
champ.
Tiffany.
She got that title belt. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Spot. What you say?
There's no room for Mariah right now with Tiffany. They trying to reestablish her.
Yeah, good point. Good point. What you want to say, Coach? You had something to say too?
I got
Yeah.
one. What about do we need more fleshing out of this new Tony D'Angelo character, or is
He's
he
the
ready?
NXT lifer.
he just won the belt, though, right?
Okay.
Yeah, he's the world champ down there. He's the NXT lifer for the
He's a
meet.
champion right now. But I mean, I feel like I think once his run ends, I think eventually that's when he'll be called up. Once his run ends, though, it might be. I think they're trying to do. To me, from what I'm watching, they're trying to repackage him to see if this
Yeah,
can work
that's
for
what I'm
him.
saying. That new personality.
Because that mafia thing wasn't working. So now they're trying to with this edgy role to see how he gravitates with his fan
That's I
base.
love that mafia role. I
I
think
did
that's
too.
fire.
I did too.
I like corny gimmicks like
Would you
that.
say,
Yo.
Spot?
I think that would have
That's what
worked
the
if like
WWE is
Enzo,
about.
if Enzo and Taz was around.
Yeah, they were
and
around.
Tony
Yeah.
D knew them and stuff like that.
That
I think
would
it would
work
have worked
for
a
them.
little bit.
I agree with that.
That's definitely my kind of thing. But listen, guys, I thank you guys as always for joining me here on the Mike Knoxxx Show. Y'all are been with me for a while from the beginning. As I met you guys, I've done radio with most of you guys. Coach P, you know how we go back. Spot Face, always love, and Grandbody P. The reason why I have a billboard in the UK holding down the hip hop show over there like you've done. I always appreciate you and I always watch you and hope your growth as well and what you're doing in this business. Wally as well on urban sports scene. Commanders, this draft. I pray that Lord Heaven Jesus that the Tennessee Titans take Jeremiah Love.
hope
Because
not. They better not.
if y'all get Jeremiah Love, I'm gonna be mad as hell. You know, I'm a Notre Dame guy. That's gonna piss me off. All right. So I pray to God that the Tennessee Titans don't be idiots. Okay, get that boy. But make sure you guys check out the urban sports scene. Please make sure you guys go ahead and support him as well. And listen, guys, we're gonna get our black asses up out here because we gotta go. But as always, guys, do me a favor. Do not wake up tomorrow morning and say to yourself, because that's not today, I love me some me. Yo, T.O., tell me how I really feel.
Cause I love me some me. I can't stand myself.
Ow! Listen, and don't forget this why we all went for Oba Femi today. Y'all know why we went for Oba.
Who are you rooting for tonight?
I'm rooting for everybody black. I am.
Please understand the message.
Message.
All right? We love them all. You just had two of us here and say we cried for Brock Lesnar leaving. So this ain't a racist thing. It's just we just love what we love. All right? So if you want to keep going with that bullshit.
Just bring it, bitch.
All right? Because we done with that stuff. And stop thinking you better than me. Because I get tired of the little posts, the little side little things, the little offer shit y'all be doing.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. There's no wonder you get D's and everything.
All right? So you need to stop all that bullshit before I go ahead and knock your head off.
The crowd on their feet. On a minute. Oh, what the damn, what the hell?
And always know I love.
Me, my boots and hoes,
And shout out to my man Kit Wilson. That was getting it, yo. It got hit in the nuts. That man even had to jump. He just
It was a jab. He did with a jab to the nuts, yo. I was like, oh man, this is crazy.
I'm out of here, y'all. Thank you. Already, goddamn it. Break the outro.